Hi everyone, Jay here. Today I wanted to talk about another misgiving about self-compassion. And one of those or something that I hear quite often is that, I'll never get to where I want to go in life if I'm self-compassionate. Self-criticism is what I need to drive me forward. That is what keeps me accountable. That is what gets me forward on my goals. And, that's understandable because probably that self criticism has gotten us to this point. It's gotten us through high school, it's gotten us through undergrad, it's gotten us through graduate programs. And so it's really hard to kind of consider that maybe the way that I've been relating to myself hasn't been the best. And that self criticism, it has protected us from having to deal with the the uncertainty of life because if I'm beating up on myself, I feel like I have control over the situation because I can only motivate myself to move forward. But in reality, self-criticism tends to undermine our self-confidence, and leads to a fear of failure, which then kind of keeps us from trying new things and trying to move forward. If we're self-compassionate, we'll still be motivated to reach our goals, not because we are inadequate, as we aren't we're not it's like twofold with the inadequacy. We are inadequate because we're human and we're all going to mess up, and there's a beautiful aspect to that. But we're not inadequate where we're broken and completely beyond hope. And so it's not because we're inadequate, but because we care about ourselves and we want to reach our full potentials. When we're able to be self-compassionate with ourselves, when we're able to extend that grace and that forgiveness and that mercy, we're able to truly see ourselves in a new light, and take care of ourselves the way that we need to be taken care of, which then allows us to move forward. It allows us to actually reach our potential and tap into the energy to do that next assignment, to write that paper, to try out for that audition, or whatever it might be that are part of your goals and part of your future. They can only be tapped into when you're kind to yourself and not beating yourself up. So people that are self-compassionate tend to actually reach their goals better than those that are self-critical, because they're not beating themselves up when they mess up, and when we inevitably will, we're able to fall back onto that. It's okay. I'm going to treat myself the way I would treat a friend, and I wouldn't beat my friend up in this way. I would be kind to them. I would speak to their strengths. I would show them compassion. I would show them mercy. And I would focus on what they did well, how they can better for the next time, and then try again. Thank you. See you guys next time.